Hey everybody, Panda here to bring you Shinmai Fukei Kiruko-San Chapter 2. And I've been looking for this Chapter 2 for a while, and I really want to talk about the series. Like, I'm going to be talking about like the whole new generation, like Hungry Joker, Kiruko-San. I still can't find a chapter for Shogeki Soma that isn't like raw, but I just got told from like my friend it isn't that interesting. Like, since he knows a little bit of Japanese and he's like been hearing that, it just wasn't that popular. But Kiruko-san, Kiruko-san, from what I've been hearing, is a really big hit at the minute in Japan. Like, people seem to love it. I don't know why that this is such a big hit. Like, I know this and Assassination Classroom are the ones that are doing well at the minute, but I think like it's because it's like maybe is it other like that other cop manga Kochikame or something it's called, because I know that thing's got movie, anime, they had like a live action TV show. I think there's a movie as well for the TV show. It's got a lot of stuff to it, and I don't know if this show has the same. I doubt it, but I really do like enjoy this, and people think like, oh Panda, you just want this to turn into a battle manga, you just want this to like be Madaka, but no, I actually don't. I generally do enjoy this as a comedy, and this chapter, although the first chapter didn't really hook me as much as I expected it to be, chapter 2, I did what I had to do, and it was very, very enjoyable. So this chapter in particular, it started out as a usual day for Arjo, just like reading, like saying, nothing's gonna happen, and then he realized he's got Kiruko-san behind him with a big ass blade tomfers, and he's like, stop following me, nothing happens in this town, and it's like, what, and she was just sort of curious about the whole airport, because, this town was supposed to have an airport in it, but then the recession came along, and, it sort of became abandoned, and she was saying, like, what sort of, like, causes that, sort of thing, and I think she was trying to say, like terrorists or something, that's the reason why. It's like, come on, there's no such, like, things in this town as terrorists, and then, big massive explosion. It's like, what the hell, and they go back to the chief, and he said, oh, it's terrorists. We've sort of got a bit of a terrorist epidemic at the minute. He does not even give a flying crap. That it's like, and Kiruko is so excited because this is like gives her a perfect chance to show her true abilities. And we're like, oh my god, we cannot have her showing her abilities. Like, we've seen what she does anyway. Like from chapter 1, that she nearly destroyed half the town. So, like, they're going to a department store to like these like terrorists as well aren't exactly that fearful, because they're not destroying very impressive things. They're destroying like billboard signs and stuff like that. Like, they're not doing that impressive. Then I think we even had a bit talking to the terrorists as well. When they were like just saying, "Oh, I'm just doing this to like get over my wife abandoning me on our honeymoon," and I was like, "Oh, this poor guy. He's like, I feel so bad for him." And as well as like when they went into the area, like freaking Kiruko brought back this big rucksack and just decided to bring like loads of stun grenades and crap. And she just throws it in and saying, I'm going to clear the area out first. Wait for me, okay? It's like, what the hell? And she comes up to the top where the terrorists are like saying, oh, let's just get to work. Like, let's just hurry and get out of here. She comes out and there's about 60 Tomther blades on the floor. I'm like, it sort of reminded me of like Mifune from Soul Eater then, when he just throws all the swords on the ground. And I'm like, what are you gonna use all these like freaking Tomther blades for? Like, I hate to see what's gonna happen to these poor guys, and it's like, he's trying to hit, the guy's trying to hit Kiruko-san with a knife, and he actually hits Kiruko-san, in the shoulder, and the blade just breaks. Like, what is her skin made of? Like, she has like the tiniest cut there, and as well. Because one of them just immediately gives up. The other guy pulls out a freaking RPG, like freaking Call of Duty style, like that, aims at her, and go like, and she goes flying away. Like Andrew's like, no, she has such nice breasts, like, and what happens is she survives that. I mean, obviously she would survive it, but still, it looks like she didn't even take a single bit of damage from an RPG. She, like, may I remind you, she took this head on. And she completely, you know, owned these guys, and that's how the chapter ends. Like I said, I'm really enjoying this now. I tell you, the second chapter is a lot better than the first one, which is quite surprising. I mean, obviously, the first one had to have, like, development for the characters and everything else, and, like, the story and set line, like, but I found that this chapter was just a lot more funnier and enjoyable. Also, that as well, there was a panda in this chapter. I'm not lying. Like, the Anjo was, during when they were in the fight, they were actually hiding behind a panda. So that was a little bit, like, interesting. Maybe it was a prophecy to me to review this chapter. I don't know. But that's all for this review, people. Like I said, I'll try and do the generation talk here, like, later. But thank you very much for watching. Strike like a panda, sad, and I'll see you next time.